Nero's voice gets slightly louder. Arcuete's taunting must be working. Nero is looking only at his enemy Arcuete. What do I do now? Dash. Wave dash. Don't skip. Nero is looking only at Arcuete. My chance is only during this instant. Gripping my knife, I crouch down. With everything I have, I run towards Nero. All his senses are directed toward Arcuete. Even I, who is not in this conversation, can tell Nero is only looking forward. His back looks defenseless, not knowing I will dismantle it in a few seconds. I can do it. I feel it. Without a doubt, I can kill him. Pardon. I run. Only a matter of steps before I can reach his back with my knife. His back. His defenseless back. There's no mistake, he does not sense me. One more step. Then it's all over. I stop. What? What is his body? Nowhere. 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 There's not a single line anywhere. Impossible. No such life is possible. Throb. Headache. My fingers gripping the knife tremble. After a stab of pain in my brain, I see a single black point on Nero's back. There. That should be where his fatal flaw is. There's nothing wrong. There's something wrong with it being a point rather than a line. But anyway, I'll stab him there. I take a lunging step. The knife in my right hand races towards his point. Right before my hit connects, the points along his back multiply rapidly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 20. 80, 100, 200, 300, 400. This isn't right. This doesn't feel like his death. They're more like heterogeneous aggregation. His body, what the hell is it? Shiki! Arcuete's voice. No, I don't have time to think now. His back is right there. Right now I can just pick any one of his points and it will be over. There! I bring my knife down as I yell. However, before then, Nero's back rises up like a balloon. Pop. A black dog appears from his back as if emerging from a black sea. Whoa! The black dog shoots forth like a missile. I slice its line with my knife, but it's just a line. Only the dog's legs are cut off. Its trajectory does not stop. Gah! Wud. The black dog rams its head into my stomach. Gah! With strength. I fly back several meters and get pushed down on the ground. The black dog then tries to bite into my neck. I pierce the dog's right abdomen with my knife. My knife enters the black dog's point of death as easily as going through air. The black dog's movements stop. In that instant, its body becomes a black fluid and pours over me. Yuck. Covered in the black fluid, I can't stand up. I can't get it off. As if sewn to the ground, I can't move. It seems something has happened behind me. I hear Nero's voice. Stretched out against the ground, I look towards Nero and Arcuete. You're familiar, but how unfortunate. Those who enter my domain will be recognized and attacked by one of us, even if I do not notice. There can be no surprise attacks against me. It seems so. You weren't even looking at anything but me, yet you still reacted to the danger behind you. That is the strength of a collective, is it not, Nrvnqsr? Arcuete narrows her eyes slightly and walks towards Nero. Interesting. You are so weak you cannot even use your marble phantasm, yet you still challenge me. I want to see Ark's marble phantasm. A damn... Oh my god. There's no need. There's no point in becoming one with the world just to fight a dead apostle. For someone like you, these claws will be enough, Nrvnqsr. I want to see Ark become one with the world. Let me see that true ancestor fucking Gaia strength, dude. I don't know, because they have to nerf Ark. I get it, they have to nerf her. They have to have Shiki, like, kill her and make her weak so that she can't just own everything. But I wonder, is there a route where it doesn't happen? I don't know. I hear a short laugh. Fool. Realize your folly, Arcuete Brunstud. Nero raises an arm. His coat ruffles like a cape and countless animals fly forth. Grrr. With a thunderous roar, 3 beasts run toward Arcuete like bullets. Not anything like black dogs, but 3 giant leopards larger than Nero himself like large demonic silhouettes. Arcuete can't move. 3 leopards run, cracking the bricks under them just by running. They're far faster than Arcuete, who is trying to run away. The 3 beasts pounce toward Arcuete. It's over quickly. Bang, bang. In an instant, the three leopards' bodies are cut in half and fall to the ground. What? Nero's voice booms. Arcuite is silent. From there, she moves to attack him. Beasts emerge from Nero's body. The instant it emerges, the lion's head is grabbed and torn apart from its body. The leopard is killed the instant it attacks Arcuite by getting pierced by her punch through its head. The tiger is torn apart like clay. Everything following them suffers the same fate. The same with the flying eagle and the giant grizzly bear. The same with the shark swimming in the ground. The same with the ridiculously large elephant. In the end, they can't even stop her and turn back into a black, sticky fluid. What? Nero tries to escape. Arcuite swings her claws. After the sound of ripping flesh, Nero's body is split in two from the neck down. Long-ass neck. Gah! Roaring in pain, Nero leaps away from Arcuite. Split from the neck to the waist, he's lost over half his body. Splat. The rest of his body falls at Arcuite's feet. I just had a stupid mental image in my head. Like he's cut at his neck, right? And then out from his neck comes the body of a giraffe. So he has this long-ass neck on a giraffe's body. It's stupid, I'm sorry. I cannot shake that image from my head. This isn't a fight. What about Arcuite saying she was only able to move? The beasts Nero let out weren't weak. Those lions and tigers, just one of them can tear a car into scraps. Oh my, and there's the bear, and that grizzly bear could have torn a tank apart with its uncontrolled violence. But such beasts were torn apart by Arcuite, and Nero himself is half dead. Huh, it almost seems like a joke. If it was this easy, maybe it would have been better if I wasn't here from the start. Nero keeps retreating as if to escape. She might be tired. Arcuite walks towards Nero slowly. Panting, I can hear heavy breathing. It belongs to Arcuite. Ragged, painful breathing. Why is that? Arcuite's breathing sounds more painful than Nero's, who is torn in half. It is quite unbelievable. Weakened as you are, you still have that much power. As expected from the executioner prepared by the true ancestors. Do not face the white vampire princess. It seems the warnings of others were correct. That's a weird thing too, like how Ark was made to be that. Because he says the executioner prepared by the true ancestors, like. It's weird, man, but at the same time, Ark didn't even know, like they revealed that in the CR that Ark didn't even really know what she was. And she was kind of deceived by Roa back then. Yeah. Nero's voice isn't dimmed at all. I feel a horribly sinking sense of despair. Arcuite tries to catch her breath as she slowly draws near Nero. But I never expected to defeat you with only 10 or 20 of myself in the first place. Enough boasting. You can't kill me with any amount of such familiars, and I have cut off half your body. No matter what, you have no chance of winning. Ha, my familiars have all been killed, but you seem to be mistaken. I do not carry familiars, nor do I use them. All those things you fought were truly me. It is quite unpleasant to be considered similar to the other mongrels who capture other living things to repair their damaged flesh. You should have been able to tell with a glance if you had not been weakened. Use your golden mystic eyes and see. Can you see it? The chaos of the 666 beasts inside my body. Splash! Something moves quickly at the edge of my vision. And I want to know more about her golden mystic eyes. I want to know more about Ark. I'm sure we're going to find out. Behind Arcuite, the half of Nero's body which was cut off by Arcuite is shaking. It rises up in a large clot and shoots toward Arcuite. Arcuite, behind you! Shiki? Arcuite turns around, but she doesn't make it. The half of Nero's body lying on the ground becomes countless large serpents which attack Arcuite from behind. Large serpents wrap around Arcuite and return to a black fluid. Arcuite is pinned to the ground like me, but the pressure is hundreds of times worse. But what? No way! She is pushed down. Arcuite tries to escape. It is useless. You should understand what that is, princess of the true ancestors. Arcuite's face lights up in pain and surprise. The remaining half of Nero raises his voice almost as if howling. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Haha, are you pleased with the chaos within my body, Arcuite Brunstad? Are you sane? A human body, Having more than 300 factors compressed in something as small and closed in as a human shape, this is just like... Indeed, no different from the primordial sea. I am not making my body up with other animals. I merely use the factors called animals as my body, mixing them like mud. I have no such thing as familiars. What exists are 666 beasts and lives equal to that number. Ripping my body in half or crushing my head is meaningless. I am 1 and 666. If you wish to destroy me, you need to destroy 666 lives at once. So that's the thing, like, if you're... So maybe Arc at full power can... Because, yeah, you kind of have to, like, either destroy him in, like, a fell swoop, like him and all 66 lives within him. Or you have to be Shiki and hit a point of death, like you have to either be hit by an Excalibur-type move, or, like, be killed by someone with Mystic Eyes of Death Perception, like, jeez. Like, as quickly as Nero gets killed off in his visual novel, he is ridiculously powerful, dude. This can't be. This is what chaos means? Of course. So my alter selves have no concrete existence. When released from this body, which is my territory, they will take form as some kind of species for the first time. They have no form of their own from the beginning. You can kill them outside of me, but once they return, they regenerate as a part of my chaos. Though even I cannot predict what they will become once they emerge. Understanding and controlling this disordered dendrogram is my eternal thesis. The vampire with only half a body gives a boasting, muffled laugh. That's impossible. To take in souls, if you encapsulate uncolored conceptualized existences, you yourself will disappear. Indeed. That is why this is not a single person here. The personality of Nero already does not exist. We are not a single body, but closer to a limitless collective. Certainly, there is no meaning of existence in such a life. There are already life forms in the deep ocean which can be termed eternal systems. This body will lose its intelligence and become a mere specimen, just like them someday. But do you not find it magnificent? There are things which swirl inside me, and you do not know what form they will take. This small world is like that of our world in its primal stages. A chaotic space where what will be born is unpredictable. The darkness of chaos, just like this planet's dendrogram, while still having the possibility of dramatic change. I wish to know what lies at its culmination before I disappear. So that's his whole goal right there. This is why the church gave me this name. Nero Chaos. Equipped with 666 beasts, no longer a vampire, but a space which has become chaos, a heretic who broke the taboo. Arcuide's voice is held off. The black fluid squirms all around her. Even Arcuide's face is already half covered. That's all. Under such a prison, even you cannot escape. It is a union of 500 of my parts, the soil of Genesis. Even were you to be at full strength, you could not hope to destroy it. It is equivalent to destroying a whole continent. Again, what the fuck? Like, how unlucky does Nero have to be killed by Shiki this early, dude? Nero's remaining half approaches Arcuide slowly. Many of our brethren have been killed by you. Many have sought to destroy you, only to be destroyed in turn. But that is all over. I, Nero Chaos, will accomplish a great achievement none could perform until now. Nero, this reality marble, who? It should be easy to tell. Your nemesis, the serpent, came to me to teach me, but not the current one from this generation. I know what that means now. Before you killed him, he bequeathed upon me the method of making this cage. Yep, gave him the method. I can't hear Arcuide's voice anymore. Looking, her mouth is covered in the black fluid. But the serpent is also a tragedy. What was once a priest of the church can't live on just because a goddess of death like yourself is chasing after him. If he had lived, he might have devised a means to control the chaos in my body. It certainly must have been regretful not being able to fully utilize such a clear heresy before getting destroyed. I was a sworn friend of the serpent. Why you persistently pursue him without tiring, I am very curious. But it seems you can no longer speak. The black fluid starts to pin down Arcuide's body. By now, it is no longer Arcueid's collapsed feminine figure, but only a formless mud. I will make you a part of me, Arcueid Brunstud. Absorbing your amount of will may require great effort, but it will make me the highest rank of vampire. This dude is literally super boo. A little pain is like a celebration for the new creation. When that happens, even the professional killers of the abominable burial agency will be nothing to fear. I will eradicate all members of that moldy church. Arcueid's face sinks completely with a sucking sound. Even the lines of her body, which I could barely see before, have disappeared. At this rate, if I leave Arcueid alone, she'll be absorbed into the black fluid. Why, you? I look at the black fluid covering me. The black lines of death definitely do exist. Gah! Resisting the throbbing pain in my head, I run my knife along them. The black fluid becomes like mere water as I slice the lines. Alright. I breathe heavily as I stand up. I have to save her. I have to save Arcueid from that monster. But how? I can't even get close to Nero. Even Arcueid, as terrific as she wasn't able to take him. And if I stand and face him, wouldn't I be killed instantly? I only barely managed to kill one dog. I wouldn't last a second against those other beasts like the lions or leopards. Furthermore, I can see hundreds of points on his back. Couldn't fully understand the conversation between Nero and Arcueid, but it seems that each one of those beasts are him. Then if I want to defeat the vampire Nero, I'll have to kill all the beasts having that point. I can't step forward. No matter what, a human can't step forward toward a monster like that. Damn it. In the end, once more, I'm trying to save my life and do nothing about someone getting killed. Oh, I hear a voice. Nero's voice is full of contained amusement. No, it's not his voice. I can hear something like the sound of footsteps. This can't be. The sound is far away, but without a doubt the sound of light skipping footsteps is drawing closer. Oh, right. Rip. Arcueid said earlier, the park is empty of people at night, and if people pass by, then they are simply out of luck. Far away, I see a small human shape. Some girl I do not know about my own age. This isn't good. For her to come here, it means run away. I scream, forgetting that Nero wasn't even paying attention to me or that he might attack me. Yet the passerby does not stop. Not knowing anything, she casually heads for this place. Half of the vampire in the black coat breathes out in content. My body has just been torn apart. I need more sustenance. His half of a coat squirms like a living thing. Fortunately, it seems sustenance has arrived. A black beast flies from Nero's body. Stop! My voice doesn't reach her. The beast runs like a black wind towards the faraway figure. It's over in an instant. A short scream, the sound of a body hitting the ground. The smell of blood wafting on the air. The black tiger retrieves the human in its mouth. The girl's face is no more. Most likely gouged out by the tiger's claws. Too ruthless. A repulsive one-sided violence. God, my head hurts. My throat is starting to dry. My mind starts to compress and I can only see the enemy in front of me. The tiger slithers like a snake into Nero's body. It's strange. The corpse of the girl in the tiger's mouth disappears. Yet, munch, crunch, grind. She's not there, yet I still hear the sound. Rip, gorge, gulp. Sounds are coming from inside the man called Nero. The sound of dissolving flesh, shattering bones, the slow chewing of a human. No mistake. Inside his body, he's eating that person. Nero's lips twist into a smile. With that, a switch goes off in my brain. You fucking bastard. I can't think. I just run towards Nero. Excuse me. My vision soaks in red. Feed. A black leopard flies from Nero's body. How many times greater are its speed and ferocity compared to those black dogs? But I don't care about that. It's a living thing. If it lives, then it's nothing against me. That's so cool. You're in my way. I stop and say so to the corpse by my feet. The black leopard is lying in 4 pieces. I see. You are the one who attacked me from behind earlier. Seems he finally has realized I'm here. Emotionless eyes look toward me. Yeah, just like Arcueid said, as long as I don't allow myself to get lost, being stared by him doesn't change anything. Let Arcueid go, monster. I said let her go. I'm your opponent. You're nothing with that half body of yours. Without a word, the vampire with the black coat looks both Arcueid and I over. You say you can be my opponent? Yes. So I'm saying release her and then hurry up and return your body to normal. His neck moves up and down. That's such a funny mental image. It's like a fucking slinky, just for accordion. It seems like he's laughing. Ha 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 ha. You have taken away the fun. Receive your punishment, human. Nero doesn't change. He seems like he will leave Arcuede with half of his body and remain as he is. I promise you, I will slowly chew you apart alive. Flutter, his remaining arm is lifted. Such an inferior mental circuit. The price of your arrogance thinking you can... Oh, such an inferior mental circuit. The price of your arrogance thinking you can face me will be your certain death. Whoosh. A warm wind blows. Right over his head. Scores of beasts emerge from Nero's half body. The number of beasts emerging isn't 10 or 20. Even if each is not a strong beast, it is close to 100 of them against a single human like me, and they swarm like ants gathering around a sugar cube. Wah! I stick my knife into the neck of the black dog before me. The black dog dies as its death is cut. Instantly, the sound of birds' wings overhead. With a grating sound, the meat of my forehead is taken to the bone. Ugh! I don't have time to react in pain. At the same time, several black dogs bite my arms and torso from both sides. You junk! Slice! Slice! I stab the death of the two dogs in my line of vision. But it isn't enough. For each one I kill, 10 more beasts like take its place to rip into my body. I can't see. I can't see anything. Everything is pitch black. There isn't anything wrong with my eyes. All around me, the black beasts envelop me in darkness. Things can't keep going this way. I will die. I won't last 5 more seconds. My ankles are bitten. Blood flows. My body feels like it will fall. I collapse, it will all be over. If I collapse. They will ravenously feast on my body if I hit the ground. No. No. That is more fearful than painful. Everything is pitch black. I can't see anything. I can't do anything. But that's why I have to think. What did I pick last time? I mean, I feel like the obvious... Didn't I get the bad end for this last time? I think I did. The main source. If I can do something to Nero's main body manipulating the beast, I might be able to save at least Arcuede. I blindly swing my knife. I force my faltering body and run forward. If he hasn't moved as he toys with me, then he should be standing with his half body ahead of here. Nero. Stop your noise making, it is unpleasant. His coat wavers. From there, a white horn comes straight at me. Eh? Something like antlers sticks into my torso. Thud. It's so sharp it doesn't really hurt. That's sharp. I fall flat on my back. I am quite the fastidious person. Rest assured, there will not even be one of your cells left. I hear a voice. At the same time, a black dome arches over me. The ceiling overhead like a black umbrella, and all around the glowing eyes of the beasts. Rip. My skin is being ripped. Die. Rip. My flesh is being eaten. Die. Grit. My bones are being scraped. Die. My mind can no longer think of anything, only to frantically use my arms to protect my face. My right hand tightens, keeping a firm grip on my knife. Die. I'm being eaten. Strange, being attacked by this many beasts, they should be able to eat me completely in just 1 minute, yet they take their time. Die. I'm bleeding too much. The blood and their saliva coat my body. It feels terrible. Die. I can't see anything outside. Just complete blackness. Die. There's countless pairs of eyes say it. They say it as they truly eat me only bit by bit. They can't talk, so they speak with their blazing eyes. Die. Hurry up and die. The black dome of beasts chants in unison. A scream leaks out, but no one is going to help me. I'll be killed. Like that person before, I'll be devoured alive. No, I don't want that. I don't want to die this way. I don't want to be eaten while being conscious. I don't want to be killed like this. Scary. That's scary. Very scary. Scary, scary, frightening, frightening, very, very frightening. I'll be killed. Yes, I'll be killed. Damn it. There's nowhere to run. I'll be killed like this. I'll be torn apart and become a meal for all of them. There's nothing I can do. My eyes painted vermilion, I stare at myself emptily. Ha. 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 I start to laugh, because I don't even know why I'm being killed. But still, Tonoshiki will be killed like this. You are stubborn. If you break down, it will be easier for you. Ha. Ha ha ha. He laughs in the distance. Oh, ha. Ha ha ha. Slowly eating me and laughing, his neck moving up and down. Ha. Ha ha ha. It's like my whole body is dissolving. Horrible. Too horrible. This is too horrible. My wounds hurt. They hurt. Hurt a lot. Death is frightening. It's frightening. Very frightening. He's laughing in the distance, watching me die and laughing. If I strain my ears, I can still hear chewing and the smashing of bones coming from within. Not only did he devour all those people yesterday, not only did he eat that unknown person, he's trying to eat and kill even me. Something like claws digs into my chest. It's where the scar from my old wound is. A really painful, frightening, only hateful place. 8 years ago, that summer day. Yeah, it really was hateful. There wasn't any room for pain or fear. Yes, I just hated. And what is to be done is already decided. If you are going to kill me, then my whole body is already numb. All that remains is a sensation of the knife I refuse to drop in my right hand. Be killed. Be killed? Who? By what? Ha ha ha. I laugh out. Right, that's exactly how it is. Running away is absolutely impossible. Escape is absolutely impossible. There's only one thing to be done. Be killed. Be killed. Definitely, without a doubt, be killed. By nothing else and by no one else. He will be killed by me. Let's fucking go, Shiki. In place of a yell, I start to laugh like an idiot. Strange. Strangely, I can't stop laughing. Slice, 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 slice. With each sound, another beast dies, dude. When Shiki goes into this state, it is insane. My brain is in agony. All throughout my body, my nerves, my blood vessels, my cells, my blood, everything has gone abnormal. The black dome disappears. I just killed about 70 beasts which were eating my body. What? What? I can hear Nero's voice. Alright, I have to stand or I won't be able to kill anymore. I stand up. Dude, Shiki needs an Emiya theme. Like, oh my god. There's no problem. There's not a single place where I'm not wounded, but I can still move around for a while. Not an Emiya theme, but the equivalent of an Emiya thing. You know what I mean. Words. What did you? Yeah, I understand how you feel, vampire. My brain is on fire. It's similar, just like when I killed Arcuite. I can't even breathe properly. Along with the headache and heat which almost drives me insane, almost enough to make me puke, the world is saturated with death. So you want to kill me, monster? And we have something in common. Fine. Oh, fine. Let's fight to the death, Nero Chaos. With that, my stiff right hand moves freely. Switching to a reverse grip on my knife, I run towards Nero. A bigger beast appears from his body. Finally, he's letting out the big stuff he used for Arcuite. But they don't last long. No matter how large, fast, or brutal they are, they basically cannot kill me unless they touch me. If they try to touch me, I slice whatever part tries. In the end, it made no difference whether it was a black dog, a lion, or a tiger. 2 of the large ones collapse and change into black water. To get to Nero, there's still some distance left to close. How can this be? Those of us even the princess could not eliminate are returning to nothingness. He's saying something. I do not understand. What did you do? I fix my gaze on Nero's body. Countless points. If I want to live, if I want to kill him, I have to kill each and every one of them. It's probably not possible. Still, I can't finish like this. Arcuite, who was swallowed by the black liquid. All of those hundreds of people that were killed. And this body being almost killed. I grit my teeth. That's the thing, like that shared life force, like Roa, like the subconscious like of Roa that's like subtly influences Shiki. Like before he like jumps from, like I remember at the end of Steel Wrath, like when he jumped from Shiki into our Shiki, and then it really got pronounced. But the shared life force kind of being an influence in like, you know, seeing arc and snapping it and seeing and wanting to survive, like that survival instinct, and kind of like giving him that extra power. Like, yeah, it's pretty cool. I grit my teeth. There's no time to speak words of hatred. Unfortunately, moving takes all my power. I don't have any extra energy to answer Nero. No, if I do have that sort of energy as quickly as possible, very well. I now recognize you as an obstacle to me. Killing this beast-smelling monster would be far better. His black coat opens wide. The vile stench of beasts. The sense of danger before was nothing compared to what it is now. From inside his coat, things come out which I've seen at least once when I was a child. Like this horse with a horn on its forehead, or this huge winged lizard. Dude, a fucking unicorn and a dragon. Like, jeez, dude. Possibly a wyvern. Those are troublesome. A drake. It's not simple to call them. To kill them, what? Because they have very few parts vulnerable to death. So I get more serious. Is it because I said kill? The pulsing of my blood is painful. My nerves are grinding together. Everything in my body links together to remove that which gets in my way. I slice in half the horned horse along with its horn. I slice the lizard from its back to its lower right abdomen. Impossible. I hear that obstacle's voice. Unfortunately, I can't even see properly now. All I can see are those black points and lines. Scum, why must I attack a mere human with my full force? With a squishy, fleshy sound, Nero's half-body returns to its previous human shape. It seems he finally put back the half of his body binding Arcuid. I will kill you. You will find out that existence far superior to yours exists within me. His arms tear into his own chest. As if ripping apart darkness, he rips into his own chest. From the hole in Nero, something bizarre emerges. If I have to describe it simply, it's a crab-like spider. A bit bigger than the giant elephant which Arcuid killed. That is terrifying. My vision has gone red. I can't see very well. All I can see are their bizarre silhouettes and their death. My fingers are cold. Maybe I've lost too much blood. My whole body is frigid. But still, my body isn't screaming. It orders me forward, saying that if I have enough strength to scream, use that energy to kill Nero even faster. My spine hurts. My body is cold. My fingers are frozen. Yet my brain burns with fire. These crab spider beasts keep crawling out from Nero, and apparently they're bigger than an elephant. That's the worst part. These crab spider beasts. Nero is only a little bit away. These things are in the way of me getting to him. For now, these three. I completely kill those emerged obstacles. Impossible. As if dizzy, Nero moves back. There's no way someone can destroy all my killing beasts. Such a fact is impossible. We are immortal. As long as I live, the immortal beasts return to chaos and are reborn. So then, why do they return to the original nothingness after only being stabbed by you? I walk towards my screaming enemy. Nero tries to pull back and retreat, but stops himself. Unsightly. His previously machine-like eyes finally start to burn with crimson hatred. I understand how he feels. Probably the killer in Nero is ordering himself to retreat. But the vampire in him does not allow defeat from a mere human. He doesn't understand. He doesn't even let himself withdraw. So he does not allow himself to even take a single step back. His mind stubbornly doesn't allow him to realize his powerlessness. Another step forward. From here, I can jump and slice his body with my knife. No, never. My name is Nero, the immortal called Chaos of the undecaying vampire race. It is not possible for me to look this unsightly. His body starts to form a shape. The body, which was only darkness, begins to transform. Here we go. This body is immortal. I have surpassed death long ago. His body leaps forward, not as beasts. Condensing all his remaining beasts to the limit, he transforms himself into the best beast and moves in to kill me. Dude, I can't wait to play Melty Blood. His speed is as fast as Arcuid's. He reaches out with arms which would pulverize my neck if he contacted me. Dodging that, I cut the line on his arm. As if unable to control his speed, he rushes past me without stopping. The distance between us grows once again. I feel dizzy. I can't stop shaking. What is this? Neo stares at his severed arm in astonishment. What is this? Why? Why does this severed part not regenerate? How can such a ridiculous thing be occurring? He isn't a Magis or a barrier, so how can he destroy me just by cutting me? Again, it's almost funny. Like Nero, like painstakingly transforms his body into this ultimate like container of all these 666 beasts. Like not familiars. Like it's like some next level shit. And then Shiki completely memes on him with his mystic eyes. It is almost hilarious, dude. How stupid. You get too concerned over appearances like that, you'll get killed. Oh, this is Arc. How stupid. If you get too concerned over appearances like that, you'll get killed, Nero Chaos. I hear a familiar voice near Nero. You. With bloodshot eyes, Nero stares at Arcueid standing elegantly to the side. Oh, I see. When he ceased being only half a body, she became free. Oh, don't worry about me. Shiki will take care of you. Right now, he would even kill me if I got in the way. A giggling voice. It's your fault for thinking you should kill him painfully. You should kill your enemy quickly without allowing the opportunity for a counterstrike, right? That was your mistake. Silence. I do not make mistakes. I still have 560 lives remaining. Just wait. Once I kill him, I will get you once more. Really? It won't happen, but I'll be waiting. Arcueid doesn't go near him. Nero is only looking at me. He's coming. I brace my right hand with my left as I grip my knife. Nero crouches. It's the action of a predator preparing to pounce on his prey. Oh, I forgot to tell you one more thing, Nero. Her voice flows like the wind before that. It may be a little late, but he's killed me once before. What? This time it's for real. In his astonishment, Nero loses sight of his identity. For a moment, his entranced thoughts flow into my mind like a curse. Is this a nightmare? Kill Arcueid Brunstad? This monster, for whom even the words immortality isn't enough to describe, was killed by that human? No, that cannot be true. But wait. Hypothetically, if it is true, then just which one of us was the pretentious one? Exactly. It seems the pretentious one is you, Nero Chaos. At the end of hatred and chaos, Nero laughs with pleasure from the bottom of his heart. I can't wait any longer. I start running towards my unmoving target. I see. You are going to kill me, human. The beast roars. With one arm, he dashes forth to pierce my heart. Dude, his speed is so fast you can't ask for any more. A simple, efficient motion to kill me. A motion too beautiful. I slice his outstretched arm. Haha, slice, slice. Hundreds of points of death are on his body. But more than that, deep inside of him, in his very center, I can see his ultimate point. It doesn't matter how many lives he has. I am only going to kill the existence of Nero Chaos. So it isn't killing Nero, but the chaos, which is him. I'm going to kill one world. I attack him head on. A light sound of impact. The knife pierces into his center. Twisting his lips in a grin, the vampire laughs voicelessly. This can't be. Numbly, the black beast starts to crumble from his fingertips. You are my death? His body temperature rapidly dwindles. The end is instantaneous like a dropping curtain. With this one attack, along with the remaining 566 beasts, Nero Chaos is annihilated. Poor bastard. Jeez, man. I'm back. It's like 11 at night. I don't know why I said like. It is 11 at night. Shiki's exhausted, and I will be soon as well. But before that happens, we're gonna get some good old Tsukihime and Arc sweetness. I'm exhausted. I collapse onto the ground. I fall on my rear and try to keep my body up with my hands. Oh yeah, let's fucking hold up. Let me actually not. Alright, this joke is taking way too long. Pour one out for Nero. Just gets bopped. Such a cool ability. Memed on. Cold. I'm cold. The pain is numbed. It feels almost comfortable. My body is ripped with canine bite marks and beak marks. Well, there's no mistake that I'll probably die like this. I let out a deep breath. I raise my chin and look up at the sky. The moon. Only the pretty moon is in the night sky. What is it? It seems awfully familiar. Like I saw a dream like this before. Ho ho ho. Sorry, I apologize if this is... Some of this parts early on here are kind of a bit redundant. I feel like most of what I'm pointing out is just like, oh, Roa, Shiki. Haha, I get that. Sorry. That's like pretty much my main thought process besides just adoring Arc. But Yeah, we're gonna see where the story deviates, man. Because Shiki's hurt. Maybe CL still shows up to help him. Maybe not. That'd be a cool deviation. Maybe she does, and maybe it'll deviate a little later. We'll see. Shiki, are you okay? Arcuite walks toward me as if nothing happened just now. You stupid idiot. If I was okay, I wouldn't be human. I speak and breathe haltingly. Even talking is painful, so maybe I shouldn't have responded. My consciousness starts to fade. And then, whack! Arcuite hits me on the head and forcefully returns me to consciousness. Bonk! What was that for? That won't do. If you sleep with those wounds, you'll definitely end up dying. You can't sleep until we close them. Her argument is perfectly just. It's so just it makes me angry. Arcuite, can I say what I've always thought from before? Huh? What? Don't say such unreasonable things, you idiot. Dude, Shiki's just... You idiot. I crash onto the ground. My consciousness starts to fade. Arcuite is raising a racket, but I don't have any strength to hold my eyes open any longer. It's terribly cold. Hey, Shiki, you really will die. I told you I'm sleepy. I'll sleep before I die, so I'll wake up in the morning. What? Damn, that kind of hit me. Shiki, you mustn't sleep. We have to at least close your wounds and stop the bleeding, otherwise you won't wake up. Man, she's loud. I'm going to sleep, so just do whatever you want. And it's okay if I heal you? Why didn't you say that earlier? Ah, so this is cool. I'm glad it's going this. She's gonna heal Shiki. After she says this cheerfully, I feel cold fingers, colder than even my body, touch my skin as if in sympathy. Well, I'm not too happy about using someone else's familiars, but in these circumstances, it can't be helped. I feel like something is being plastered to me. Ah, right. Wait, is she using the remnants of... Wait, what? I don't know why, but it feels awfully pleasant. As to be expected from the vampire called the Primordial Sea. Even after the destruction of the source Nero, the familiars still have their regenerative ability. In this case, all I have to do is give it a little hand. Dude, she's using the remnants of Nero to essentially just mend them onto Shiki. First, let it live on me. Once it's back to normal, I'll put it back on you, Shiki. Ah, so that's the process. The fingers pull away. I guess this will do. How is it? It's a non-polar life, so it can adapt itself easily to your body, right? Hey, are you sleeping, Shiki? Yeah, I'm asleep. Oh well, your house is the mansion on the top of the hill, right, Shiki? I'll make sure you get home. I look up only at the white moon as I sleep. Indeed. You really did well, Shiki. And thanks. You really saved me tonight. In return, I'll send you a succubus. She thanks me without the slightest hint of heaviness in her words. It'll be a great time. I can't hear her voice anymore. I swear, I fall into a deep sleep without anyone interrupting me this time. For God's sakes, don't pick CL this time. 5 blue scarves in. So I'm already happy that deviated there. Of course, because of course CL wouldn't show up if she wasn't like invested in Shiki. I thought she still would just because of like the whole Arc thing. You know, still trying to work things out with Arc, like, you know. But yeah, because I remember that one time she did come specifically to heal Shiki and then she dipped out, so that makes sense that Arc just ends up doing it in her route. So cool. I like that. I feel the morning sunlight. I keep my eyes closed as I try to fall asleep again, but the gentle sunlight keeps urging me to open my eyes. Slowly, I start to awaken. A quiet atmosphere. The air is comfortably cold and yet it feels gentle. I guess the weather will be great today. Then I should get up and go to school. That's right, I have to go to school. The past 3 days my life was in chaos and it made me forget I was a student. I wake up. I'm lying on my bed and my glasses are on the bedside. I put on my glasses and look around. The sunlight streams so strongly through the window I almost expect to hear it pouring through. I take a quiet breath. I fill my lungs with fresh air and it feels like my chest is purified. I hear the clock ticking. Small birds chirp in the what is this, a Disney movie? I stay on my warm bed, aimlessly feeling the relaxed passage of time. Ah, I'm back. Even though there's nothing special about this morning, right now I feel like there's something almost holy about it. Wrong route, bro. Thank goodness. It really is good. Not the fact that I'm alive, nor that I was able to do something about that black vampire, but that even though I was in such a world, I was able to return to my normal days and feel happy about this morning. And then... Good morning, Shiki-sama. Whoa! I jump up in my bed. Now that I look, Hisui is standing quietly at the side of my bed. Hisui. Please excuse me, Shiki-sama, but since you did not notice, I spoke. Well, I mean, I'm sorry too. Hisui respectfully bows to me. She surprised me. My heart is still pounding rapidly. Huh? But it's still before 7 o'clock, Hisui. Yes, it is a bit earlier than your usual waking time, Shiki-sama. Well, yes, then why are you here, Hisui? I came to wake you up. Akiya-sama wants to know what have you been doing these last 2 days, so she wanted me to bring you no matter what. Ah, I forgot. Come to think of it, I skipped school last Saturday and was with Arkui through all of Sunday. Don't tell me Akiya's angry. I do not know. Please confirm for yourself, Shiki-sama. Oh, I remember this. This is where I can be like, yo, I was fighting a vampire, yeah. And then she's like, don't fucking joke with me. Hisui's voice sounds very cold. Wait a minute, before that, why am I sleeping in my room? Shiki-sama, you returned around 2 o'clock in the morning. Nesan found you sleeping in the doorway and carried you up to your room. What? My mouth hangs open. That's bad. Not contacting anyone for 2 days, returning in the middle of the night and sleeping by the doorway. I'm acting like a drunk. That woman treating me like some sort of cat. Arcuite's face flashes and again, they're just driving home the cat thing again. But maybe I do have to be thankful for her carrying me as far as the entrance. Alright, I'll head down immediately. And if possible, I'd be happy if you tried to calm her down as much as possible. If possible. I refuse. She answers. Maybe Hisui might be also angry at me. Ugh, one problem after another? The owner of this mansion is Akiha, so does this mean that if Akiha's angry, no one is there to defend me? Pretty much. Well, time to get up. I can't do anything staying in bed. Tsk. Ow. As soon as I stand, pain shoots throughout my entire body. Last night's wounds? Oh yeah. If there's anything to be surprised about, it's the fact I'm still alive. Yeah, curious that. Even though I was that wounded and bloody, I still managed to wake up normally. It just isn't natural. Fucking Arca using Nero's familiars to the regenerative ability. Crazy. Shiki-sama, those are... That's rare. Hisui widens her eyes and looks at me. Wait, is there something wrong? I look down at my body. And what is this? A pattern of red spots covers my pajamas everywhere. Of course, this design wasn't ever here. It's my blood soaking through everywhere. Hisui suppresses her words. I'm thankful. It lets me calm down. The reason for the bleeding is clear. But since I can't tell her why, I have to lie to make her not worry. Shiki-sama, your body. I'm fine, nothing hurts. See, didn't I come back late at night? Truth is, I was in a fight and that's why I came home late. These wounds are from that fight and they're just scratches, so don't worry about them. Isui's eyes implore me, saying please do not tell lies. But from her standpoint, she probably can't ask me any further. I'm sorry if it's been bothering anyone. I'm not completely center in my camera. It bothers me too. Yes. I feel sorry, but I'll have to stick with my lie. So could you please not tell Akiha about this? She would get really mad if she heard about me getting in fights. Yeah, I mean, he's technically not lying. Yes, I understand. Definitely, Akiya-sama will not find out. Hisui nods. Thanks. I have another request. Do you have any disinfectant? I have a lot of scrapes all over my body, so I want to take care of them. Yes, I will bring some right away. What is it? She looks really uncomfortable all of a sudden. In any case, I'm glad she went to get me some disinfectant. When she brings it here, I can take care of it by myself. It's only slight pain, so anything that hides the blood is good. Thanks for waiting. The one who opens the door and walks in isn't Hisui, but Kohaku-san. In her hand, she carries a box with a red cross on it. Huh? Kohaku-san? Yes, I heard the situation from Hisui-chan. Shiki-san, you went out and got in a fight? No, not really. I can't come up with any other explanation. Geez, you shouldn't be doing those things. It's okay to be naughty, but you shouldn't be violent. Wise words. It's just painful for the one doing it and the one receiving it. Painful for the one hitting and the one getting hit, huh? Kohaku-san's words hit me pretty heavily. Let's not think about that one too hard. Yeah, that's right. Hitting is only painful. Isn't it? I'm disappointed you have those wounds. No matter what the situation was, I will be disappointed in you if you keep on doing these kinds of things, Shiki-san. Her words penetrate sharply into my chest. Deep inside my heart, I want to apologize. Sorry, Kohaku-san. I probably did numerous things to make her disappointed in me. Yeah, I'm an idiot and I regret it. I won't ever do it again. As long as you understand, then that is fine. I'm going to examine your wounds, so please take off your clothes. Okay. Eh? Kohaku-san pads over and grabs my shirt. She's telling me to get naked here. Wait. You don't have to go that far. I just wanted to put a little disinfectant on a few scrapes, that's all. What are you saying? Even if you say you only have a few scratches, they don't look that minor. No, I'm fine. I love Kohaku's scolding sprite. That's so good. I could do it myself. That won't do. The one's on your back. Seeing the wounds on my back, Kohaku-san gasps. How terrible. Did you get into a fight with a Doberman, Shiki-san? Yeah, well, something like that. Kohaku-san sighs in amazement. Jeez, now I really can't let you handle it, Shiki-san. Come on, please hurry up and take off your clothes. With your clothing on, I can't take care of you. No, I said I could do it myself. They aren't a big deal, I don't need to be naked. I see. Must be embarrassed, Shiki-san. With a smile, she goes ahead and tries to remove my pajamas anyway. I'm already used to seeing your body, Shiki-san. Please just take off your clothing. Used to, Kohaku-san? I've already changed your clothing once, so I know every detail of your body. What? Let's go, we haven't much time. If you take too long, Akiya-sama will notice. Ugh, I can't argue with that. But to get naked in front of Kohaku-san, it's... I guess it can't be helped. Then I will only examine... Oh, that's her saying that, okay. I guess it can't be helped, then I will only examine your upper body. This way, there isn't anything to be embarrassed about, right? Even that's embarrassing, but I guess that's the best compromise. I guess so. And please do. Also, it makes sense. Like, yeah, his fucking chest and his back. Like, there you go. I sit down on my bed and take off my shirt. Kohaku-san expertly tends to my wounds. He carefully tends the wounds on my arms, shoulders, and back. The disinfectant sinks into the wounds. They sink in, but compared to my occasional dizziness or the pain from my old scar, it's nothing. While applying the disinfectant... Wow, you really are a boy. What? Was there any doubt, Kohaku? Kohaku-san says happily, so it probably helped me to put up with all the pain. Now we have to stick on this compress patch. It may rub off, so let's bandage it. He puts a compress over my bruised chest and wraps a bandage over it. All finished. Are you sure you don't want me to do your legs? Yeah, I can do the rest. Thanks, Kohaku-san. I know you're busy and all. No. Please do not worry about it. Then I'll be going back to the kitchen. When you are finished, please come to the dining room, okay? Kohaku-san walks to the door. Kohaku-san, she's so sweet. I still feel terrible for that choice in the CL route. That is gonna haunt me every time I see Kohaku. I just can't not. Oh my god. Yes? Sorry. Like you said, fighting is just stupid. It's just a big bother and nothing good ever comes from it. Kohaku-san looks at me in amazement and then suddenly starts to laugh happily. I understand. I will let it go this time, okay? She happily says that and exits the room quietly. Alright, I'm here. Now only a door separates me from the sitting room where Akiha awaits. No matter what the circumstance was, there's no excuse for skipping school and not coming home for 2 days. Now, well, last time I told the truth, so I guess I can apologize. I don't want to lie. I'm not gonna fucking lie to Akiha. He's gonna be like, bullshit, Nissan. I'll just apologize. That's right. I think that's the best choice. I don't think Akiha will understand about non-humans like Arcuate and Nero, and since I can't tell the truth, I should at least sincerely apologize. Alright, let's go. Taking a deep breath, I open the sitting room door. In the sitting room, Akiha is on the sofa and Hisui is standing by the wall. Good morning, Nissan. Her gaze is telling me I am angry. Morning, Akiha. Let's dispense with greetings. Please sit there. I wish to speak with you, Nissan. Her words are so forceful I can't say no. I solemnly and calmly sit down on the sofa across from her. Nissan, this is very abrupt, but may I ask about these past 2 days? Ugh. Despite her polite language, Akiha's words are unmistakably a threat. But her Onichan cannot tell her such a story. About that, Akiha. Yes, what is it? I'm sorry, but I can't tell you. Crash. The teacup that Akiha was holding falls to the table. Rather, I think she dropped it intentionally. Akiha-sama. Oh, I'm sorry, Hisui. Would you please clean it up? Hisui silently cleans up the spilled tea and the shards of the very expensive-looking teacup. I uneasily watch her do so while Akiha is glaring at me. Once done cleaning, Hisui goes to the kitchen. That probably took a good, like, a couple minutes too, at least. Like, probably very awkward and intense, Akiha just glaring the whole time. Then, Nissan. Yes? Could I ask you again? Akiha doesn't give up. I can feel her drive to get the story out of me no matter what. But still, I don't think I can tell her about it. Of course not just for my sake, but hers as well. Exactly. No matter how many times you ask me, I can't tell you. I feel sorry that I made you worry, but I can't tell you about it. I feel like that's going to be a big thing in Akiha's route too. Like just being able to like be honest with each other on both sides too. I don't know what Akiha needs to get off her chest. I'm sure it's something like to confide in Shiki about. I feel like we're going to learn something crazy about the way she's been raised or something like that, but yeah, I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. Arc. Let me focus. Even though you are sorry, you can't tell me, Nissan. That's right. I'm sorry I haven't contacted you and for not being able to talk about it. But I haven't done anything wrong the past 2 days. I don't even want to think that was the wrong thing to do. That's right. Even these past 2 days were simply kill or be killed. I want to believe it was the right thing to do. I did it to help Arcuate, but most of all, I do not regret killing that cannibalistic monster. At least, there will be no more victims killed by having their blood drained. Yeah, totally. I'm sorry, Akiha. I'm sorry to make you worry, but please don't ask me anymore. Akiha stares in my eyes. For a while, she stays like that. I understand. Thinking about it, you must have your reasons, so I won't press you on this anymore, Nissan. I'm sorry. Thanks for understanding. Huh. I understand. Then I will no longer ask about this. But please refrain from doing anything like this ever again. Nissan, you are the eldest son of the Tono family. If you do not understand your position better, it will be very troubling. Hey, that has nothing to do with this. Besides, you're the successor to the Tono family, so it doesn't really matter what I do. If you're so worried about the future of the Tono family, you should go find a husband appropriate for the Tono household. For some reason, Akiha descends into silence. What's wrong? Are you feeling alright, Akiha? It's nothing. If you have enough time to worry about me, please pay more attention to yourself. You have your chronic anemia to worry about, Nissan. Well, it is true that I frequently collapse from anemia. Anyway, please do not leave the mansion by yourself often. Even without that, the city is dangerous recently. Someone like you who meanders about in a daze is just asking to be attacked by that serial killer. Serial killer? Oh, those serial killings. Those serial killings where 9 victims have been found. Their bodies were all drained of blood, so they call it the modern-day vampire, but... oh, that's okay. Those incidents, they won't ever happen again. Huh? It means the vampire isn't around anymore. That killer is caught already. Is that so? Nissan, how do you know about that? Well, I just happened to see it, but for sure, such things will not happen again. Yeah, at least there won't be any more people killed by Nero. Well, that's true. These past 2 days spent with Arcueid, so many things happened I really can't say just what is right and what is wrong. But the simple truth remains, I can say it was all for the best. Nissan, what happened? You suddenly seem very happy. Akiya looks strangely at my face. It's nothing. I just feel that it's finally over. A smile unconsciously creeps over my lips as I answer. I bet we're not even halfway through the route. I don't know how much longer it is compared to, like, Xiao, or shorter, rather. But yeah, it's 7:30. Akiya left 20 minutes earlier than me by car. After eating Kohaku-san's delicious breakfast, I decide to head for school. Hisui walks with me to the gate, carrying my bag. Well, I'll be going. Thanks for seeing me off, Hisui. Hisui wordlessly hands me my bag. Shiki-sama, around what time will you be returning? You don't trust me either? It's okay. I'll definitely be back in the afternoon. I understand. Then please be careful on your way. Hisui bows deeply. Feeling a bit embarrassed about it, I leave the mansion's gate. At the intersection, there are only the figures of my fellow high school students. No young woman sitting on the guardrail like that one time. Well, of course, I probably won't ever see her again. First of all, her goal was to execute the vampire, and with Nero gone, there's no reason for her to stay around here any longer. Just a little bit in my chest. Things like regret and lingering affection. It is true she only brought trouble, but even still, it was fun being with her. What, am I stupid? I almost got killed. What part of that would make me feel lingering affection? The wounds from last night still hurt. Remember back to when you almost became Nero's food. I certainly don't want something like that to ever happen again. I don't know what role Roa is going to take in this VN. I don't know how Shiki's going to get out of it. I don't know how that's going to be resolved. Maybe we help Arc recover through quote-unquote mana transfer. I don't know, dude. Listen, I know how this shit works, but we'll see. The school bell rings. Wow, it didn't scare me that time. Crap, I'll be late. Checking off my idle thoughts, I run to the school gate. I fly into my classroom. Well, that's impressive. It's still 5 minutes before class, so it's very noisy inside. Woo! I take a breath and head to my seat. With this much time left, I didn't even need to run at all. Yo, Duke of Delinquency! From behind, I hear the voice I never look forward to. What's going on, Toto? I never heard you were skipping class. It's a lot of trouble. You have to tell me when you skip school and go play. Arihiko says those preposterous words with an unbelievably happy expression. Why should I have to tell you when I don't go to school? Isn't it obvious? When you don't show, neither does Senpai, so it's bad unless I think of something ahead of time. What's bad for this guy? But seriously, what happened? Since middle school you've had anemia but never skipped school. Well, you did that cool trick several times, leaving as soon as you arrived. It's kind of like that. I made it to the intersection and felt bad, so I went back home. Both you and Yumizuka seem to be acting like bad students lately. Dude, poor Yumizuka. She's just dead, I guess. She's just done. Like, we get this sweet scene in CG with her. Like, a couple CGs with her. Like, oh, it's Yumizuka. You know, we saved her when we were young, and she seems to like Shiki a lot. And Shiki's like, you know, I don't really see myself as being your hero, but you know. And she's just like gushing over him. And she's just, every time, she's just bopped by, oh god. Well, I'm guilty as charged, but is something wrong with Yumizuka-san? Her? She's been absent lately. She was always such an honor student, so I think she might have been stressed out. But I bet she can't call a raise because she has a bad head. Arihiko's words are always very unique. The homeroom chime rings out. That one scared me, Jesus. I swear those are not of equal volume. Holy fuck. Well, I'm off. Oh, since you skip scatters, make sure you study hard. Arihiko leaves the room quickly. In other words, he's going to skip class today. Okay. Morning classes end. With the bell announcing lunchtime, half the people in the classroom clear out. Well then, what should I do? Arihiko isn't here, so I should take my time and eat lunch.
Oh, Tono-kun, you're by yourself?
Yeah, senpai, did you come here to eat?
Yes, I thought I would eat with everyone, so I hurried over here, but...
She stares. Without any warning, she looks at my face intently. I don't know what she's thinking, but she suddenly draws close to me. Hey, senpai? She's right next to me. Almost embracing distance. Something would be wrong with my heart if it wasn't beating quickly. Senpai doesn't say anything. She only stands right next to me and sniffs. I can smell the Roa. Huh? What is she doing? Senpai then gets away. So it's like that scene in his video. I can smell you. Senpai?
Tono-kun, did something happen?
She asked me with a serious look. To be blunt, I don't know what's going on. Something, like what?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
She looks up at me as if she was angry.
Nothing.
Oh, nothing. I'm just as always. Do I seem strange today?
I'm not sure either. I just thought so. Perhaps I was just imagining things.
I tilt my head in confusion.
Well, shall we get lunch? You are eating at the cafeteria today, right, Tono-kun? If we don't hurry, the seats will all be taken.
Yeah. You're eating at the cafeteria too, senpai?
Yes, I want to eat something good today. Perhaps curry.
She grins and pulls me by the hand as she starts walking. In the end, I talk with senpai about the athletic festival in 2 weeks and the culture festival shortly thereafter over lunch. To tell the truth, senpai saying, I want to eat something good, and ordering curry leaves more of an impression in my mind than what we talked about. Naturally. So, we just skip over that whole thing with Xiao. Like, oh yeah, let's eat lunch with Xiao. Anyway, classes end and school is over. But what should I do now? Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like I would remember this option. Yeah, this is definitely a... Okay. I go out in town aimlessly. Why the heck am I walking around here for no reason? It's just a mistake. There's no way she'll still be around, and it's not like I have any reason to talk to her. So why did I think it was her? Why am I walking around town pointlessly like this? I have to go back to the mansion. I shake my head as if trying to clear my head of drunkenness and turn away from the non-existent illusion of Archived. Welp. Is this the night we get the succubus? Oh god. Am I gonna have to do some editing again? I head up the road and draw near the mansion. After a little more walking, I see Hisui standing by herself at the front gate. I wonder what Hisui's doing. Tilting my head to the side, I head for the front gate. Hisui realizes I'm here and bows her head.
Welcome back, Shiki-sama.
Yeah, thanks, Hisui. I can barely reply since I'm bewildered by the respectfulness of it all. Were you waiting for me to come home?
Yes. Greeting the master is a servant's duty.
Answering very matter-of-factly, she doesn't even bat an eyelash. Hisui, I'm truly happy you waited to greet me, but there's really no need to wait outside. I'll come back on my own, so you can just greet me whenever you realize I'm back. Hisui's face clouds slightly. Oh, maybe she was waiting for me to return like this on Saturday and Sunday. Hisui,
I understand. Starting from tomorrow, I will await your return in the lobby.
Hisui gives a quick bow and opens the mansion gate. Yeah, because, come on, she can't be waiting outside the gate. Hisui turns around as she does so. For some reason, the atmosphere isn't exactly conducive to conversation. Hisui closes the gate after I pass through, then she silently walks to the entrance to open the door and leads me into the lobby. I get to my room. Akiya isn't back yet from her lessons, Kawaku-san is preparing dinner, and Hisui is cleaning the mansion. Geez, there's nothing to do. Well, there's quite a mountain of studying, reviewing, and memorizing a student like me has to do. But I just don't feel like doing anything, dude. Me as a student. Suddenly, Arcuete's face flashes in my mind. Whether good or bad, it's probably just a reaction to the crazy 2 days I just had. Perhaps spacing out here in my room will be good, giving my mind and heart a break. After eating dinner by myself in the large dining room, Kohaku-san treats my wounds and I go back to my room. Akiya didn't make it back in time for dinner. Her lesson was apparently going to last a while, so she was going to eat away from home. What is this lesson? It ain't no fucking violin practice, I'll tell you that. It's past 10 at night now. It's a bit too early, but since I'm exhausted, I should sleep early tonight. Oh boy. Who am I doing this for? If I... fuck it. Oh my god. My body is exhausted, but I can't fall into a deep sleep. The wounds all around my body sting and wake up my mind as it tries to sleep. I look at the clock as I lie in bed. It's past 3 o'clock in the morning, already 5 hours of unsatisfactory rest. Damn it, I can't sleep. Not being able to sleep when I want to, it's like torture. Tick, tick, tick. The sound of the clock's second hand gets on my nerves. Tick, 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 create, tick, 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 tick. Eh? I think I heard something mixed in with the ticking. It sounded like the door opening, but who would be coming at this hour? Tap, tap, tap. No, there's no mistake. Someone came into the room and is coming near me. Who is it? If someone was to come this late at night, it would be... We know whose route this is. I don't know who I'm doing this for. I feel like this is just part of the experience. Look, it's very late here. I'm pretty sure someone's literally sleeping behind this wall, behind me. I'm not reading this smut, but I will experience it for somebody.
Hey, Shiki, wake up.
I hear a voice by my ear. Last night, the voice I heard until right before I slept, the voice I can't forget. Arcuete? I sit up in bed and look around the unlit room.
Good evening. I'm glad you seem well.
Arcuete greets me with smiling eyes. Good evening? How did you come here?
Is it strange for me to be here?
Strange? Of course it... Well, maybe not. Come to think of it, the night is her time, so I guess it isn't strange for her to be anywhere.
Aren't you the one acting strange, Shiki? I came all the way here to see you and you're just lying there.
Yeah, hold on. I get out of bed and stand up. But my body starts to tilt and I fall back down on the bed. Huh? Something is strange. Blood wells in the back of my head and my vision blurs. Something's wrong.
Goodness, Shiki.
Arcuete draws closer. Just this aggressive ass succubi. She stands before me and her red eyes.
You can't do anything like that, right? Come on, stand up and...
Okay, alright, so we've reached the point where I'm like, nope, I'm the observer now. Oh boy. Are we about to get Neko arc? Neko arc? Wow. Damn. Neko arc, yay! Uh-huh. Okowai koto. Like a flute. Oh my god. They have more than one CG for this. Oh my god. I have a feeling there's gonna be at least like 3 more. Guarantee it. Her pure white porcelain throat. Oh my god. Like even her throat is white in porcelain. Wow. Grotesque. Hear these adjectives. Oh my god. Obscene spider silk. Dude, this is actual gold. Wait, what? Hold on. Listen. The Ciel one was so much longer, I feel like. Wasn't it? Am I tripping? Did I just take like a much longer time on the first CL one? I swear it felt way longer. Like I feel like the CL succubus scene, like she's just really teasing him. She's going like super hard, and I thought that was the succubus. I thought she would be that for all of them. Like it seemed more quote unquote natural with Arc here. Yeah, I feel like with CL it was really like the whole like, oh yeah, the succubus was into that. That's why it was like that. Anyway, 6 Eyes of Death Perception.